every single year. I mean, no one wants to see that, but I don't expect to see...
I think for all Man City's brilliance over the last few years, and Pep, one of the greatest managers ever, I think even with the last 5 minutes here, I bet he can't believe what he's seen. And I know they gave Leeds away in the Champions League here recently, 3-0 up, but to be 1-0 up with a few minutes ago against United, the 2-1, he'll be shell-shocked, Pep, and he's an experienced manager, a great manager, but he'll be shell-shocked to lose a game when you're... Were they coasting? I wouldn't go that far, but they're coasting. When it's one and you're still in with a chance, but they were comfortable.
And to put it into perspective, let's take a look at what's happened so far this weekend in the Premier League, because this was a real opportunity for Manchester City. We've just seen Manchester City lose that game late on against Manchester United by 2-1. As I say, and as Roy was saying, Manchester United still in the bottom half of the table. They go above Tottenham. They've got 22 points from their 16 games. But for Manchester City, at the top end of the table, a missed opportunity. They stay on 27 points. They are 9 points behind their leaders, Liverpool, who have a game in hand. French, Italian and Spanish. Bruno Fernandes was very much trying to keep Amad Diallo's feet on the ground in that interview and saying, we expect this from him every week. But he's done so well since Ruben Amorim has come in the 7 appearances. He's being
the biggest plus, I think, no doubt, for the new manager coming in, getting to work with the players from the start of the first game, really. He's had a big impact, but the impact today and the winning the penalty and the goal and the finish certainly wasn't easy. And that just gave a player prepared to run forward as well. And also Bruno's chance came from somebody actually running forward. And a brilliant moment for him. And well deserved. He's got a bit of energy, he's got a bit of quality. Young kid, learning his trade. Obviously you always worry, listen, hopefully he stays grounded. But a big afternoon for him. He's
also versatile as well, can he? He can play in the front three, he can play wing back. I think he's been the best player for Man United this season. Taking it all into consideration, new manager, how young he is. He's just 22 years of age. He was really good at Sunderland, scored a lot of goals. Could he make the step up? He's definitely made the step up.
The importance of running behind, and that was the key. Particularly, I know sometimes you have to gamble towards the end, but you needed a bit of luck. But be prepared to run in behind it. Listen, the way the game has changed a lot over the last few years, particularly for midfielders. Everyone wants to come and get a feel for the ball and get touches. But you need people running beyond the ball, running beyond the striker. And that's where United created their best moments.
And staying at that level. We've talked about Garnacho at times. When he first came into the squad, I thought he was brilliant. And now, we've seen it with Amad Diallo. He just needs to keep his feet on the floor and do what he does best.
That's the key for any young player, obviously, coming to any big club. It's how you deal with now the expectation, the pressure, the importance he played today, contract situations, his family.
City today was just...
This is self-inflicted. Walker has to pass this forward to me. I really think he's got to go forward.
But we're talking about a midfielder sort of in the back line, but I think the way he composed himself, Amad, there, a lot of people would have snatched at it. He just took his time and drew the contact. And it's just about decision-making, just there.
But why doesn't he slow down the defender?
It's difficult because when you've made a mistake in that position, right...
But the keeper slowed him down, Just get yourself
you want
back.
to rectify your mistake. I know what you're saying, but when you make a mistake, especially when you play the position like
But he's made a bad situation a hell of a lot worse.
Yeah,
You've made a mistake, you've got people getting back.
But you panic,
But I think Walker's got to play forward here. I think Walker's got to put it behind. 2 or 3 minutes left.
But that's maybe, as you were saying, about the way that City players are reacting to situations. You're talking about panic there, Michael.
Yeah, I think that's how they're playing at this moment in time. There's
exactly
no real composure. The panic at anything. Individual mistakes are costing them. And it's happened, week in, week out now. We've been saying this for the last, 11 games? We've got the win against Notts Forest. But it's just decision-making at the moment.
Self-inflicted, all of it. And then there was never a doubt he was going to score.
But he took it well.
Brilliant, yeah. I never in doubt he was going to score.
Because there was a lot of pressure on this penalty. And, Fernandes, I don't think it was his best game today, but in a high-pressure moment, he took it well.
Yeah. Particularly having missed a big chance just before that, which he alluded to in the interview. And then, OK, Diallo had won the penalty, but then he gets the winning goal.
But look at the run here. Running inside, he knows he's playing against the two number 10s, and then... It's just a brilliant finish. I mean, everything about it has to be perfect. And then this is the key bit, the touch there, and then the finish. To have the composure to do that at 22 years old, in a derby,
it's Guardiola trying to backheel it off the line here.
he just gets his feet mixed up. He probably should go with his right foot. Obviously, he's left-footed. Tries to go with his right foot. Obviously, not comfortable. Can't sort his feet out quick enough.
That's not an easy
finish.
And
then he just tries to...
it's not an easy finish.
Yeah, he's facing towards the goal, so it is difficult.
The key was the first touch,
Yeah.
It gives him a bit of a chance,
I mean,